Hey guys, so I have a little video for you today. I've got an Ulta haul, TJMaxx haul, a couple things in the mail. Just wanted to share them with you. I don't shop out in the world anymore, really, unless I have to. Most of my shopping's done online, so I think this is the second time in a year I've actually gone into Ulta. So I just wanted to share this with you, and I needed some stuff. I get a lot of my facial products and hair products from TJ Maxx, so I went in there. I hope I'm filming this correctly. It's been so long since I've filmed, I'm not even sure the lens situation. I did order a tripod, and I did order a halo light. Although I think the lighting is pretty good in here. I think that'll help a little bit with swatches and stuff. And I do have a washcloth, and I've got receipts, and I got everything scattered around. Maybe since the Ulta haul might be a little messy, I'll do the TJ Maxx haul first. Just show you what I picked up in there yesterday. And I think pretty much everything has a price on it. The Ulta stuff, I'll have to look at the receipt, get out my magnifying glass because I can't see anything. So, what? We'll start up here. I use this all the time, and it's the BioSilk Silk Therapy. Bought a bottle of that. If I have any in my cabinet, it's buried, so I'll probably find it one day. I've got on some makeup. I don't have on a lot of makeup, but I don't have anything on my lips. Just because I bought some lip products and I'm going to try them on. I don't even have any lip liner on. Has anybody tried this? It's Biokeratin. It's a hair serum. I just thought it was, first of all, I love the color, okay? But my hair is so dry most of the time, and we're just getting, like, especially today, like, it looks really stormy looking outside. It's not storming yet, but humidity's all in the air, and you probably can't tell, but I have half of my hair pulled back, like there's a bun up here. I've always kind of pulled the top layer back, but I've literally got at least half of my hair pulled back here. It's so hot. It's just so hot. And I'm not going to cut it again every time I cut my hair. I'll trim it. I trim it about every 2 or 3 weeks. But every time I cut it off, I regret it. So if you have tried this, let me know if you like it or not. This was $5.99. So, compared to like Kerastase, which is like, what, $70 at this point for this size bottle of serum. I love Kerastase, but I'm not paying that. Some of these prices... And now we have all this tariff crap going on. I probably won't be shopping much anymore. So, wanted to get on here and make a video while it's still, while I have something that I actually shopped for. I bought, I think, a leather conditioner. I condition my purses sometimes, jackets sometimes, the interior of my car. And you guys know all the conditioners are like 10 or 11, 12, 13 plus. Even in Walmart, this was $5.99. And I know Wyman is a good brand of leather conditioner, so I picked that up. Gosh, oh, these are so soft. The really, really, really soft blankets that are just plush. See if holding this up helps. You kind of tell, like, this isn't a blanket, okay? These are cleaning cloths, but I've never seen these before. They're made out of that just extremely soft material that are really cuddly soft blankets are made out of, and there's 8 of them in here, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, like, who doesn't need cleaning cloths? $7.99, so $1 a piece. Let me open them. Did I bring my scissors? Oh my God, we're in trouble. I hope I don't have to get up. That's a whole thing in itself. I'm filming. Okay. The only thing I'm worried about now is some of the Ulta products. I have nothing. I have nothing sharp. Okay, let's see how big. Oh, okay, they're not. What? They're just thick. They're not that big. But I mean, they're the size of a big washcloth. But you know how like microfiber towels are like really big? It's just because they were thick. But still, that's fine. These are big enough. I just wonder how they clean, because I have a lot of glass. Oh my gosh. And it's fingerprint central around here, even though I'm only here by myself all the time. Stash doesn't leave fingerprints. I had to lock him up. He's in jail. He thought, he is 3.5 now almost. And now if I put a shirt on, brush my hair, he thinks we're going somewhere. And I do try to take him when I can, but I don't take him into Walmart and the grocery stores and stuff like that. I'll take him to the bank with me, take him to the post office and things like that. But he's just like Monkey. He loves to ride, and you can't even say B-Y-E, B-Y-E. And you're going to, but now you don't even have to say that. Now he can't hear the keys and he can't see me get dressed, or he's going to, I love him to death, but he would not, he literally would be just going haywire in here. He's not like Monkey. He is not a calm dog. Oh, this is so cute. It's a baking sheet, and this is a really, really nice baking sheet. If you've been in TJ Maxx lately, you've probably seen $6.99. See, that is not bad. I mean, this thing is nicer than any baking sheet I've ever had. You've probably seen the cookware, and they've got cake pans. They've got the deep dish pans. This is just springtime candy button cookies. So when I bought this, I said, you know what? I'm going to go home and I'm going to throw every one of my aluminum burnt, fried, decrepit pans away. But I can't, because I don't know which ones are mine and which ones were my mother's. And I can't. I just can't. I think I will probably put this away. I'm going to leave the paper on it. I'll probably put this away because I am hoping that I can sell this condo and get another house again. I have no room in here, and I got rid of so much when I moved in 2018, and I sold my house that I lived in forever. I got rid of half the stuff I own in 2020 when I moved again because I hated living in Jacksonville. And I don't like Myrtle Beach. I don't like it. Everybody says it's a great place to visit. I agree. I've visited here a lot during my life. But, and I live in a great area. It's not that. I just don't like Myrtle Beach. The people here aren't connective. There's no bonfires. Everyone wants to meet at the bar. I'm not really a drinker. I will drink a drink or two if I go out. I never drink at home unless I was to have a party or something, which I have not had. I've been here almost 5 years. I have not had a party. I just don't. Not even wine. I'm just not a drinker. it's just not there. I don't even really like it when I go out, but it's a social thing, I guess. But, so I miss the connections, the people here. It's different. Anyway, that's my pretty little pink pan. Love that. I'm obsessed with pink, in case you haven't met me. I didn't need these, but they're so stinking cute. How much were these? It's just 2 hand towels. Dish. Motorcycle. And somebody yelling at somebody on a motorcycle, too. These were $8. But they're they're 2. Just, let's get these open. Be cussing the whole time because I don't have my scissors. And I hate it when you pop these in it and it rips them. Ugh. Or snags them. I've done that so many times. Just 2 really nice, thick, absorbent kitchen towels. I bought, I think a set of 3 like last year. I have kitchen towels that are freaking 100 years old, but I bought a set of 3 last year. And they're really absorbent. Like, these are really absorbent, and they're new and all that. And I use those same 3. I'll use one for a couple days, as long as it doesn't get dirty. Just like to dry my hands on at the sink. If it gets dirty, I put it in the laundry. But I just wanted, I don't know, I just wanted something different. I saw these, and I just thought they were so cute. Anyway, y'all don't care about that, probably. I bought this. I just want to be the organized pantry person. This was $5.99, and it's got cereal flakes on it, and that's exactly why I bought it. And it's pretty nice. I mean, it's got like the seal. You know, it's a good solid, and you twist it, and it seals it up, I guess. It says Smart Seal. That's it. But yeah, that's exactly why I bought it, to put cereal in, because that's usually what unsweetened cereal with unsweetened vanilla almond milk for breakfast. Just because I can't eat the huge breakfasts that I used to eat and that I love so much anymore. Yeah, I still got about 10 pounds I need to lose. I'll lose it, but then I'll gain it back. And I'm not eating 2 of those big oatmeal cookies, the big Little Debbie oatmeal cookies, at a time, because one's not enough is not helping me at all. I love those things. I need to quit buying them, because if they're in this house, I am going to eat them. And I'm going to probably eat 2. This is so pretty. Okay, so for several years, I've bought a couple coloring books, the adult coloring books. And, I mean, I think I bought my first one probably 6 years ago. Probably longer than that. And I think I bought like 2 more. And then I have the coloring pencils. I've never bought any of the really nice, are those markers? The really nice ones? I've never bought any of those. I've got crayons, and then I've got a bunch of coloring pencils. Never used any of them. Throw this away so my dog don't get it. Where is my price tag? $6.99. And it's just this size. Turn it up. It's just this size. You know how they have the empty boxes, but I thought this was so pretty. I was going to put my pencils in a pencil box, but I saw this, and I love boxes like this, especially when they're really, really pretty. And I thought, you know, I could put my pencils and my crayons and my books all together and put it in this. So that's what I'm going to do. So, love this box. That print is just gorgeous. Thumbnail. I got to shout out a YouTuber that just am obsessed with, because she's so freaking cool. She's so real, you guys. Listen, I love YouTube, and I understand, like, I watch a lot of the true crime. I understand when the people that do the true crime stories, you know, chop, their videos all chopped up in a million pieces. I understand that, because it is impossible for them to get case after case after case out and know all the details and put them out there correctly, because it's very important that they do that correctly. So they have to chop their videos up. But these beauty YouTubers and people showing perfume, and it's this chop. I can't. There was a girl, some of you may know who I'm talking about, but there was a girl that used to, everything's Chanel. Chanel. But I used to watch her because I love Chanel perfumes and stuff. But everything's Chanel, and it doesn't have anything to do with her YouTube name. I'm just telling you that everything she does is Chanel. Well, she might show different stuff now, but I had literally unsubscribed from her because she got to where she couldn't even say a sentence without it being chopped into 4 pieces. And you could tell it was so noticeable. I don't like things that are not real like that. I don't edit. If I really screw something up so bad, I just start it over. But, I mean, you guys have seen my camera fall on its face. You've seen me get up and go in another room and get something. You've seen my dog hit the couch, bounce off, and jump back up there again. I mean, you know, I like realness. And I think, you know, long story short, I got a YouTuber I'm going to shout out in a little bit. And I've been obsessed. I've been watching all their freaking videos. I just tore this because it wasn't torn before. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a Kate Spade Queen. Just one of the thin. I got an orange one over there. That orange one I think is a twin, and I bought it on purpose, twin, just for my recliner. But this one will actually fit on my bed. It's not too thick, not too thin, and it's not this material that's like baby cloud soft, but it is the soft, nice blanket. This color, I'm looking to see if it's actually picking up. It's picking up pretty good. It's pink, but it's the lavender-ish, cool-toned pink. I mean, some people may call it light purple. I know it looks pink on camera. It's the pinkish purple. But I'm going to wash this and put it on my bed. Not that I need it. I didn't need a blanket, but I've never seen a blanket that color before, and that's my color right there. You guys know about a bunch of lipsticks and lip glosses and some more that are that color. I'm not doing that yet. Okay. Probably have to hurry. I don't know how long this camera will record. I don't know how much memory's on it. Nothing. So no. Let me continue on with TJ Maxx. I put this on my face every single night. And it's important to get the one from Germany. And the ones that are in the little tins in the store, they're not from Germany. The ones that are usually on eBay, they're not from Germany, unless just by chance. These in TJ Maxx are always from Germany. Now, they used to be $5.99. They're $7.99 now, but I was not able, they're sealed. Thank God I didn't look. I have used this for a long time now. And I don't know how many years, but a long time. And I put it on my face, neck, forehead if I've got my hair pulled all the way back and everything at night. And I actually use like 3 different things at night. I go to bed a greasy bomb, so greasy bomb. Greasy. This got impossible to find in TJ Maxx, and I don't know why. And I was having to buy it on Amazon, and even on Amazon it's $9.99. So I was really excited, so excited that I grabbed 2. Now one of these will last me about 6 months, so this is a year's worth. Now once this one bites the dust and I'm on this one, I'll be on a hunt again. And by then they're probably going to be $9.99, but they're still $9.99 anyway if you buy them on Amazon. But they'll last forever. Doesn't take much. But the one from Germany is supposed to have better ingredients than the one, I don't know, wherever else it's made at. That's just what you can look it up online. You can read it online. That's just what I've been told. And I read. Yeah, I bought this thinking it was Revolution, and it's not, but I really don't care. This is powder. It's $4.99. Doesn't that look like it says Absolute. Doesn't that look like the Revolution box? Anyway, it also, I mean, even that looks like Revolution. And I didn't open it in the store. It's banana powder. But it's a deep yellow banana powder. And for me, I mean, I don't have to have a deep yellow. Even that looks like, is it Revolution? Or is it, anyway, that looks just like something else. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just banana powder. Let's see if you can tell. I unsealed this so I wouldn't be struggling. No, that's looking like tan on camera. It's not. It's bright. I mean, it's really bright. I always mess up when I do this. Where's my mirror? See what we got going on here. Y'all know I hate a shiny chin. I'm not going to leave it like that. I like my makeup today. It's just not much, you know. I don't put anything in. I mean, I got on eye makeup, but I don't have anything from here up. I don't put anything under my eyes anymore because all it's going to do is crinkle. Oh, I didn't tell you what this was. HD Flawless Setting Powder. Absolute. New York. Dang, it's hot up in here. Golden banana. And I like anything golden. Like, not to the point that it's orange, though. I mean, like foundations. Like, I like a yellow-based foundation, not a red one. and they're hard to find. What's a good drugstore yellow foundation? Not for fair skin, because obviously I'm not fair skinned. Anyway, yeah, I like that. Okay. So, and okay, there is a couple things that I did use today. When I get to them, I'll tell you. I did not use this. I should have, but I didn't. But I did unseal it last night. So, Ardell Naked Extensions. So, they're just lash extensions. Long time ago, before I ever did my own eyelash extensions, I'm going to pull this out. It's probably going to all fall everywhere. These were on sale for $7, which didn't they used to cost like $5.99 like last week? So you get the glue, the remover. It's long, medium, short. Tweezers I didn't even take out. You see a few's missing. I did a medium, a long, and then a short, and then a medium and a long and a short. And I only did the short in the very bottom just to give it some volume, but I didn't want it down low going way out. And you can't even, like, look, can you see? You can't even freaking tell. I don't care. I have done lashes. I've done lash extensions. I hate mascara. These are awesome because they look real. Like it doesn't, I don't have a whole lash. I don't usually do a whole lash. I'll do a half and then I cut it and I cut it and I cut it. These are just so natural looking. You can just even put some mascara on and do one if you want to. But the way I do mine is I take the lash, because it's like this, right? With a little nubby thing here. I got my tweezers halfway. I tip this bottle over. Now the lash is clean. Pick the lash off at the little head of it. Don't try to pull a leg. It'll pull it apart. I take this, I dip it over, take my tweezers in the middle. I dip the very, very tip into the tiniest amount because it's pretty thick. The glue's pretty thick. It's not just going to pour out, but you got to watch it. Get a tiny bit on the tip, and then on the little empty eyelash tray, I've got a dot of regular duo mascara glue, and then I'll wave it just a second with this, because this will keep it on for a couple days. But you don't want too much, or it's going to be on for forever, and then it's going to get wonky, and then you're stuck with it, or you're going to have to pull your own eyelashes off. Then I take, after it dries for like 5 or 10 seconds, I take that little nub with the clear already on it and dip it in my dark. That gives it the stretchability, the stretchiness, the rubberiness that it needs to flex. Then I take that, and it's just a tiny bit of each. It's not a whole lot. And then I just wave it around like you just don't care for a little bit, because it needs to be a little bit tacky. Because what you don't want to do, especially with this glue right here, is just have it all over the place. You want it to be a little tacky, and then you just lay it. But you need to lay it where you want it. Don't be messing up too much. I didn't have any problems. The only problem, I laid all 6 of them, but I dropped one. Still don't know where it's at. That's the only problem I had. Now you can move it around because sometimes they'll flop over, but go ahead and pick it back up real quick if it tilts to the side. But you want that little nubby head that you've got the glue on. Try to get it all the way back up there, and you're just going to lay it on your already existing lashes anyway. Y'all probably already know that. But these are the most natural looking over. Lash extensions are just a pain in the butt. I did my own and they were a pain in the butt. You're always messing with them, and then lashes, like I said, I mean, they're okay. That would be my second thing, but I never use more than half a lash or a quarter of a lash. Long enough about that. So I also, skincare, I bought some Aquaphor. I would have bought a bigger one if they would have had a bigger one. This is actually the only one they had. This one was $6.99, but this stuff, I think this size in Walmart's like $14 now, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm using the CeraVe ointment now. It's the, like this, the petroleum jelly type stuff. And I do have a big jar of that. That's good for your face. If you're just moisturizer, slap some of that on, because what it does is it holds the moisture in on your skin. You can use Vaseline too, but CeraVe is supposed to be a little bit better for it. And then the Aquaphor is supposed to be the best one, because Aquaphor does have lanolin in it and the others don't. I keep forgetting where to look on here. Thank God the air came on. I was about to die. So, lanolin, some people are allergic to it. So you would probably know. I mean, I think by now probably everybody that watches YouTube has probably used Aquaphor. But I can, some people say, oh, I've got oily skin, I'm not putting that on my face. I don't really have oily skin, so I don't have that problem. But there's people that have oily skin that put oil on their face, and they say that keeps your face from overproducing its own oil. So, I mean, whatever. This isn't really, I wouldn't consider this oil, but it's obviously going to be a film, but it's holding. I just use my products and then put something like this over it. But I wasn't going to buy this till I ran out of my big jar of CeraVe, which will probably be 2027. But I bought it anyway because, I was reading about the two, and this was the preference because of the lanolin in it. If you can tolerate the lanolin, and I'm not allergic to anything except, I guess pollen and crap, which we have now, which is why my eyes are freaking swollen, I'm sure. Oh God, this was the first thing I picked up when I walked in TJMaxx, and I needed this like I needed a hole in my head. Am I telling you prices? Yeah, I think so. If I miss any information, just ask me down below. This, I walked in and I was like, whoa, it's so beautiful. It's pearl, it's body oil. Actually, it's not, it doesn't say body oil. Yeah, it's not really an oil. It's more like it's not oily. I don't think it's oily. I put some on my hand last night and that crap was everywhere, and you can see it too. I'll put a little bit on the back of my hand. But it's like a pearl shimmer. Big old heavy glass jar. $6.99, but I thought this was so cool. I've never seen this before. So it's got the dropper lights on the top's plastic. Whoa. I don't know. It's not, I wouldn't call this serum. But it's also not oil. Oh, no. Tell me I didn't stick my nose in that. Good Lord, I'd have a shimmery nose for the next month. This stuff is potent. I don't know if you're going to be able to see anything or tell anything. If I had I should have brought my I've got a flashlight, the black light flashlight. I've got one of those things. That's so cool. Well, anyway, I don't know if you can actually tell. Maybe I'll show it to you if I can remember. It's like a liquid gel. Not even a gel. It's not sticky, but it's not oil. This ain't oil. They lied. But I don't care. That color. Remember Becca Pearl powder? And I think they had a liquid. It almost looks like that. Like, I still have mine, though. It's a shame. It's such a shame Becca went out of business. Oh, my God. I love Becca. COVID and I won't get political. Have messed up everything. All right. Now for the juicy stuff. What? I got one more thing. This is the Make It Big. It's Morphe, right? Yeah. Morphe. I love this gloss so much that I bought another one. Now, I paid, because these are like, I think $12 or $14. This was $4.99. It's that color. Almost the color of my new blankie. It's really pretty. Should I put some? Yeah, I can put some on because I can wipe it off. Because I've got a lot of stuff. Not a lot of stuff, but some stuff from Ulta. But just because I don't have anything on my lips, you could be able to see. Ugh. I hate it when they're hard to, it's kind of nice when they're hard to pull out because it wipes off excess for you. But when it's so hard to pull out, you almost don't get enough. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of like that. Of course, it's clear, but it's got a little bit of that opalescent color to it that I like. Okay. Oh. Glass Skin facial serum. This has squalene and niacinamide. That's two things that I will buy from Ulta or online or something from The Ordinary. Oh, I didn't read it all. Valgene Labs Glass Skin. And I am all about glass skin. $5.99. And this is 2-ounce bottle. And it's a big glass bottle too. You know, it's probably not going to give me glass skin, but the stuff that the ingredients are good for your skin. So I would use, like, just say for example, this, then this, and I would let it dry if I've got time. Let it sink in for a few minutes. This, rub it in really good and leave it on for a few minutes. And then just kind of pat a thin layer of this over it. And, you know, and you could let it sit for, if you have time, 20 minutes or so, and then rub it in really good and then do your makeup and you'll be fine. Now, everybody's skin's different. So, or at night, I would just leave it. Go to bed like that. I usually put my hair up at night because I've got so much crap on my freaking face. Water. Okay. Now for the juicy stuff. This stuff smells so good. I went in there looking for vanilla. It's the True TRU perfume they sell in TJMaxx. And it was vanilla something. And I was reading about another perfume online. That's what I read about on my computer. And everybody said, it's not vanilla bourbon. It's vanilla something. And now I can't remember what it was. I would have known it if I saw it. And I think I had it written down. And, of course, I could not find it. But everybody loved it. But then they were kind of comparing it to, like, some of the Bath & Body Works vanillas. And I'm like, I mean, they're okay. Or Victoria's Secret. Now, Vanilla Lace, there will never be a Vanilla Lace unless Victoria's Secret decides that they need to release Vanilla Lace again. Nothing compares to that. I like Bare Vanilla, but it doesn't compare to Vanilla Lace. All right, shut up. God, I don't like this magnifying glass. It's blurry, and I cleaned it. Why is it blurry? This is called Curations by the Good Scent Espresso Martini EDP Vanilla Bean and Chocolate Liqueur. Come to me. Oh, how much did I pay for that? $14.99. It's a bit. What did I just say? It's 100 ml, right? It doesn't say. It's the small writing. I can't. Look, can y'all see that? I can't either. I'm fairly sure this is 100 ml. This stuff smells so good. I don't want to really spray it right now because we got some other stuff down here. Is my thing moving when I move? I mean, what's going on over there?